Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Chopper, and it is time to break down an NBA prize pick slate. As you guys come in, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have any questions for myself, we have a free chalkboard channel to join. There's a link below for it. It is free to join. It's free to download the app. So if you have any other questions or if you just want additional bets for stuff outside of prize picks, go check that out. But let's pull up some of the data that we have over on our site for prize picks. So this is from our Pick'em tool. So we do have NBA, NHL, and MLB in here right now for prize picks. This also covers underdog, also covers no house advantage. If you guys want access to this, there is a link below for this as well. And when you sign up using that link, you could access to this for less than $5. So super cheap way to get access to all the data here. And it's going to help you make some money on prize picks. And for today, a lot of these projections are going to change as the day goes on, or potentially could change, I should say, because Giannis Antetokounmpo is questionable. Ja Morant is questionable, and it does look like PrizePicks has priced a lot of the Bucks and Grizzlies players pretty aggressively as if Giannis and Morant aren't going to play. So in our projections right now, we have Morant and Giannis in. So I'm going to walk through a couple of different permutations of what could happen if different players are ruled out and what that could mean for some of the props. Because you'll see right here, the number one projected prop of the day we have is under 8.5 assists for Jrue Holiday. We have him projected for 6.7. If Giannis plays, this is my favorite prop on PrizePicks. This is priced as if Giannis is going to be out. And I don't know if Giannis is going to play or not. I think it's pretty close to a 50-50 proposition. He's listed as questionable. If he ends up playing, I think we should be jamming under 8.5 assists for Jrue Holiday. Super high number for him. If we end up seeing Giannis plays, if Giannis sits, I would just avoid this number. I think 8.5 is about fair in the event that Giannis does end up playing. So if we look at mixing that up. So here are the numbers for Jrue Holiday for the year. He's averaging 7.6 assists per game. And a lot of that includes games where Giannis was out. So just to summarize here, make it really clear. Jrue Holiday, stay away if Giannis is out. If Giannis is in, take the under on Jrue Holiday, 8.5 assists. Desmond Bane, a similar one. His assist prop is 5. I like the under if Ja Morant plays. If Ja Morant sits, I would avoid this prop. It's one that you could make a case for the over if Morant is out, but it's not enough value to me. And by the way, I'm really hoping that we see Giannis and Morant both play. Number one, it just makes for better basketball. But number two, it's going to create a lot of value at places like PrizePicks and sportsbooks, where these players are largely priced as if the core players are going to be out. Another one looks good here. Austin Reeves over 4 assists. Reeves has been really good for the Lakers. He's been a revelation. And one thing that's it's hard to say there's a positive from players like LeBron James or Anthony Davis getting hurt. But if there is one, it led to extra playing time for a guy like Austin Reeves. And it let him develop. It let him become a better player. And it let the Lakers recognize this is a valuable player who should be on the court more frequently. So if you look at the numbers for him over the last month, Austin Reeves is averaging 5.5 assists per game. We've got a projection for 4 flat today. PrizePicks has him at 4 flat. We've got him for 5.4. I like the over. So there's one that makes sense regardless of the situation. Same goes for Ivica Zubac. So Zubac, even though there's no Kawhi Leonard, there's no Paul George right now for the Clippers, it doesn't mean Zubac is guaranteed to play big minutes. And we saw that last game. The Clippers were trailing in that game, and they took him out to go smaller. We only ended up getting 22 minutes out of Zubac. If he's going to only play 22 to 26 minutes, it's hard not to like under 10 rebounds. That's a really high number for a guy who I do not think is guaranteed minutes, because if the Clippers trail, they're going to want to get shooting on the court. They put Marcus Morris back in the rotation last game. I don't love Marcus Morris, but I understand why. If the Clippers are down to the Suns by, 8-10 points in the second half, you got to get 3-point shooting on the court to work yourself back into the game. And I think that's another live scenario for Zubac to play limited minutes. Another prop that looks good right now, Jaren Jackson Jr. over 8 rebounds. And this is one that would look even better if Morant is ruled out. So it's a good prop if Morant is in, even better prop if Morant is out. We're just going to see the Grizzlies have to rely on Triple J even more in that kind of scenario. He has been fairly good at avoiding foul trouble in the series. Fingers crossed. Last game, 40 minutes. The game before, 37. And it's pretty rare that we're able to see Jaren Jackson Jr. play those kind of minutes, not because he isn't capable of handling them, but just because fouls end up being an issue for him fairly frequently. And if he could keep his hands to himself again, I like this prop over 8 rebounds. So these are the three that I like for sure. Austin Reeves over 4 assists, Ivica Zubac's under 10 rebounds, Jaren Jackson Jr. over 8 rebounds, Desmond Bane, I like under 5 assists if Morant plays. Drew Holiday, I like under 8.5 assists if Giannis Antetokounmpo plays. So few different props we got there and different situations that could open up more value. These projections also, they're going to be updated and they're going to change throughout the day if we do get news on players being ruled out. So go check those out later in the day. And once again, if you haven't signed up for them yet, use the link below, get access for less than $5. That does it for me. If you haven't done it yet, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck and have a great weekend.